This is TechCrunch.
Zuckerberg says Meta AI has nearly 500 million users. I'm Imran Sheikh, and get ready because it's time for your Daily Crunch for Thursday, starting with 3 big headlines. Amazon CEO Andy Jassy announced to employees last week that they'll be expected to work from the office 5 days a week, starting in 2025. Employees who have grown accustomed to a hybrid work structure are strongly dissatisfied, according to an anonymous survey created by Amazon employees. As Fortune reports, hundreds of employees responded to the survey. Amazon had over 400,000 employees at the end of 2022. Its creators wrote in the introduction to the survey that they'll share results with Jassy and other executives to provide them with clear insight into the impact of this policy on employees, including the challenges identified and proposed solutions. In Jassy's memo announcing the change, he wrote that it's easier for employees to collaborate and brainstorm when they're in the same place. Some respondents to the survey note that the flexibility of working from home allows them to more easily accommodate off-hours calls with colleagues in other countries. Audible, the Amazon-owned audiobook service, continues to experiment with AI to improve audiobook discovery and offer customized recommendations. Recent tests involve AI-powered tags, which analyze customer feedback to offer tailored suggestions according to individual preferences, and topic pages that recommend tags to help you find closely related subjects. The experiments are only available to 50% of U.S. users with iOS and Android devices, a company spokesperson told TechCrunch. Through a new tags carousel in the app, Audible's AI analyzes customer reviews and briefly explains why other listeners enjoyed a specific audiobook. For instance, at the top of a title, there may be tags like heartwarming romance or relatable storyline or a Trans Am model car that talks and fights crime. This allows you to quickly get to the point without having to read numerous reviews. Amazon leverages similar generative AI technology for its e-commerce platform, including a tool that summarizes common product reviews to provide a brief snippet at the top of the page. In addition to tags, the platform is experimenting with AI-driven topic pages, which may help you discover relevant audiobooks that you may not have come across otherwise. Audible started to bring on select narrators to train AI on their voices to be used for audiobook recording. The platform is now following in the footsteps of its competitors, including Apple, which introduced AI-powered audio narration last year for select Apple books. Mark Zuckerberg said Wednesday during Meta Connect 2024 that Meta AI is one of the most used AI assistants across the world, with almost 500 million monthly active users. Zuckerberg said that Meta AI is on track to become the most used assistant across the world. We're almost at 500 million monthly activities, and we haven't even launched in some of the bigger countries yet, Zuckerberg said at the event, pointing out that it hasn't launched in the EU yet. Meta had previously noted that there are more than 400 million monthly users across the world. The company's CFO, Susan Lee, said during the Q2 2024 call that India is Meta AI's biggest market, largely thanks to WhatsApp, which has more than 500 million users in the country. In comparison, OpenAI's ChatGPT chatbot has more than 200 million weekly users. At the event, Meta also announced new celebrity voices and lip-synced translations to Meta AI. The company extended its Gen AI-powered Imagine feature across Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger to create photos through prompts. Plus, Meta AI can understand your photos and give you answers about them and even edit them. Which is good for me because it means I won't have to rely on bad Photoshop jobs in order to get photos of me alongside my hero, Michael Knight. Let's kick it over to my other hero, producer Dennis, with today's startup news in about 1 minute.
Thank you, Imran. And anyone who works at a computer for 8+ hours a day will likely know that the amount of tools and context switching required to stay productive can be overwhelming. Where did I put that file? How do I manage all my Bluetooth devices? How quickly can I switch from my to-do list to my GitHub to searching the web? None of this is rocket science, of course, but Raycast is all about making that task easier with unified, speedy access to applications, files, commands, and workflows via a keyboard-based interface. A key part of Raycast platform is extensions. which are essentially small programs that users can access to extend Raycast's functionality, powering integrations with third-party tools and services, and automating time-consuming tasks. And Supabase, the open-source developer platform and Postgres debate service that started out as an alternative to Google's Firebase on Wednesday, announced that it has raised an $80 million Series C round. As with so many database services these days, it's the AI boom that is driving a lot of demand for Supabase as well. And that'll do it for me. Imran, back to you.
And that's your Daily Crunch. Today's stories were reported by Ivan Mehta, Amanda Silberling, Lauren Forstall, and more beautiful, lovely TechCrunch journalists. We'll see you here tomorrow, same tech time, same Crunch channel. And until then, find us at TechCrunch.com.